Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Saturday, January 16th, and in this video, what I'm going to be doing is cold calling for 6 hours. So the goal is to dial for 6 hours and generate 3 leads. More leads than that is good, less than that's kind of a bummer, but we'll see what happens. I got, just to show you my setup here, I have my Podio up, that's what this screen is, and then I also have PropStream also open. And that's just so when I'm talking to people, I can pull up addresses. You don't have to have 2 screens. I mean, I was cold calling this week with just one. I just wanted to pull up the second one just so, sometimes cold calling gets boring. Like you go a couple minutes where nobody picks up their phone. So it's nice to kind of have another screen open where you could either be chatting with people on Facebook or maybe researching a topic or something. So if someone does pick up the phone over here on the other screen, on Mojo, the name is still there. So you don't have to flip between tabs and you can answer appropriately, right, when they pick up the phone. So that's the goal at the end of this. So I'm gonna show you some conversations that I have today, and then at the end of this video I'm also going to pull my reports so we can see how I did. So hope you enjoy the video. All right, plug the phone in here. Let's go.
Hello?
Yeah, hey Christopher, it's Kyle. How you doing?
Good.
Awesome, man.
Who am I speaking with?
My name's Kyle. I'm sorry to I know it's an unexpected phone call. I was actually just calling about I was just calling about a property I think you own.
Yeah.
I was just wanting to see if you had thought about selling that house there and if you'd consider an offer.
Yeah, I was actually fixing to do an MLS for it and list it.
Okay, gotcha. Do you already have
I
them?
spoke to somebody, I think probably from your company about it. They called me, and the tenant right now, she's been there for 4 years, and she's gonna be moving out. Her job. She was gonna buy it, but her job with COVID was affected because she's a healthcare worker. She can't go to work when there's outbreaks.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so she's not gonna buy it. Do you know what she's gonna? What's the plan? Is she?
She's just gonna move out, and I'm gonna list it
Okay, gotcha.
and sell it.
Do you already have an agent that you're working with?
No, I was gonna do a for sale by owner for a couple weeks anyway, and then see what it does.
Okay. Do you happen what are you going to be asking for it, if you don't mind me asking?
So the estimate has got it at like between 202, 205, and I don't know if they're considering like the $30,000 kitchen upgrade I did to like granite and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
The whole solid surface floors and everything. I don't know. I was going to start somewhere in that range probably. I was thinking about 215. But,
Okay.
and be able to work with people and come down a little bit.
Okay, fair enough. All right, yeah, we're actually looking for some property that we can fix up ourselves. So if you already put $30,000 into it, just on the kitchen and stuff in the floor, probably wouldn't be a good fit on this one. Just to be straight up with you. Do you happen to have? Do you have any other houses you might be selling? Maybe something that needs some TLC.
No, I just own that house, and then I own my house in Texas.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. Good luck with
Thank
this
you.
one. All right, see ya. So with this guy, he's in no rush to sell. He already fixed it up. He has no other properties. This is one where in the past I would have probably tried to give him an offer, but it just doesn't even make sense to take the time to comp this one to give him an offer. There's no value we can add. He's in no rush to sell. He just rehabbed it. You know what I'm saying? So don't waste your time with people or on leads that don't need you, right? We are hassle free and quick. We can't help that guy, so I'm gonna move on to the next.
Hello?
Hey, it's Kyle. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. I was actually just, I know this call is a little bit unexpected here. I was just calling about a property I think that you own.
Yeah.
I was just wanting to see if you had thought about selling that property there and if you'd consider an offer.
I thought about it, but I've had it for about
Nice.
And I lived in it for a little bit, and then I moved, and I kept renting it out, and it's been, basically the mortgage is like $600, and I've been getting about $1,200 a month.
Nice.
Renting it, so it's almost paid off, and I don't know, I'm thinking about selling it maybe, but it won't be anytime soon, I don't think.
Okay. No worries. Do you happen to have maybe any other houses you might be selling?
No, I wish I did. If I was smart, I would have bought properties every time the Army moved me, but
Right.
I didn't. I went to Germany for a little bit, and then I'm back here in the States, and I'm actually in the on-base housing, so
Gotcha.
just giving away free money at this
Right, right. Okay. No worries. Well, I appreciate your time, man. I'll maybe try back in another year or so in case you change your mind.
Yeah, you never know. I
Yeah.
might just, decide to get rid of it. But what's
Right.
the plan? Are you guys looking to, like, maybe demolish them and put up new houses, or what's the
No, not really.
long-term goal?
Yeah, we don't do any new development stuff, so we're not like builders. We just do flips, and or if the rent makes sense, we'll fix up some houses and then keep them. So long the same
That's
round.
weird. It was my parents' house. It was my parents' house, and it was like a 1977 build. So
Mhm.
we gutted the inside, finished the bathrooms, tore down some walls, put up a beam,
There you go.
changed the floors and everything. It just.
Yep. That's the way to do it, man.
Efficient,
That's the way to do it. That's why you're getting $1,200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, no worries, man. I appreciate your time. Have an awesome weekend.
You too.
All right.
Just call.
See ya.
Hello.
Hey, Travis. It's Kyle. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
All right.
Awesome. I was actually, I know this call is kind of unexpected here. I was calling about a property I think you own on Aspen Drive in Clarksville. I was just wanting to see if you had thought about selling the house there.
Well, I got to call you back. My wife gets her. I talked to her.
Okay. You want me to give you a call? I know it's the weekend. You want me to maybe just reach out to you on Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can do that. All right. Well, thanks, Travis. I'll talk to you Monday.
Okay.
All right. Bye. That is a lead that I'm going to. It sounds like he might be interested in selling. Sounds like he needs to ask his wife. So I will follow up on Monday. And that's really all you can ask for with these cold calls is just somebody that might be interested. And then be sure that you add them to your CRM so that you can follow up properly. So I use Podio. My setup is on a playlist on my channel if you're interested in that. But he's going in, and that's the first lead of the day. All right, 4 hours in, and I'm starving, so I'm going to take a break and go get some food. All right, back to break.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for...
Who's this?
My name's Kyle. I'm calling about a property over on Drive.
Yes, sir.
I was actually just wanting to see if you had thought about selling that house there.
I have.
Okay, awesome. Did you have any, like a time frame in mind that you'd be looking to sell it by?
Well, somebody else has already given me an offer, so.
Okay, gotcha.
And there is, and it would be as is.
right.
And,
Okay,
there's issues with the subflooring.
okay,
The ducting either needs to get repaired or replaced underneath the house.
okay,
And some of the joints underneath the house are damaged
okay,
and need to be replaced.
okay.
I'll tell you right now, their offer is $80,000 right now.
Okay. All right, and so it needs. Did you do any work to the inside of it at all, or is it kind of like in as is shape? I guess like is it up to date or is it old, outdated? I should say.
Well, when you say outdated, what do you mean by outdated?
Like yeah, like the kitchen and the bathrooms, have they been renovated in the last like 10, 15 years?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Not in the last 10 years, please.
Okay. All right. So it's got some. Is it? I imagine nobody's living in it with the flooring issues.
So we just had tenants. No, we just had tenants there. We kind of ended the lease with them. We didn't necessarily boot them out.
Okay.
They didn't necessarily leave because of the issues. We booted them out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because they just
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So it's got. Do you know about how old the roof might be on there?
I think it was replaced in 12 or 11.
Okay. That's pretty. So that's a solid roof. How about the HVAC unit? Do you know how old that is?
That's probably right now. It's probably going on 12 years.
Okay. 12 years old. Okay. Well, I mean that's basic. That's the basic information that we need. I mean, do you mind if I? What I'll do is I'll take this. I'll do some research on it, and if I can come back with something better than 80, you want me to? Is this the best number to reach you at?
Yes, it is.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, does that include you guys covering the closing costs and all that?
Yeah, typically speaking, it would cover the closing costs if you don't want to pay closing costs. Obviously, our offer just comes down just to include that in there, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah,
But,
you guys can call me back.
Okay, is this the best number?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is the best number you can reach me at.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll do some research and I'll give you a shout. Thanks for
Alright, no worries. Like I said, I've already got another offer. They've already sent me paperwork.
Okay.
I told them give me until Monday to consider it, and if you, I'll push it off. You guys get back to me.
Okay.
Depending on what offer you guys get me.
Sounds good. You mind me asking, who's the outfit buying that one? It's kind of a small world. We all kind of know each other. Okay, cool. I don't think I know. But, okay. Awesome, man. I'll do some research on this, and I'll give you a shout maybe even later today. Usually doesn't take me that long to look at it.
That's fine.
Awesome. All right, thanks for...
Well, just a couple things.
Sure.
I'm in Kansas right now, so I got property managers looking over the property in Clarksville.
Uh-huh.
So that means I'm probably like an hour behind you
Okay.
right now. And I usually go to service about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Okay. Is this a cell phone number? Can I just text you?
Call me. Yeah, it's a cell phone.
Okay. I'll just text you. Is that easier?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right, well, thanks. I'll do my work on this end, and we'll see what we can do.
All right.
All right, see ya. Hey, it is the next day. It is Sunday. I didn't have time to go and run all this stuff yesterday when I get done, but it is Sunday, and on Sunday I do my scorecards. So I thought it'd be a good idea to walk you through me pulling reports out of Mojo, and then kind of like what I do at the end of each week to see how is the cold calling performing? How's it going? You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that. I'm in Mojo. I went to reports, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the numbers for yesterday, which was Saturday, in each of these metrics, and then I'm gonna put what I did for the whole week, because I'm really, in the scorecards, I tracked the whole last week. So yesterday, let's change this date range to just yesterday, which was Saturday. I dialed 1,410, 50 contacts, not too bad, and session report, which will give you the hours dialed. I dialed 6 hours and 1 minute. So 6 hours, and I'm gonna go to Podio. I actually already know, I already looked the amount of lead, but I just don't wanna go in there. If you want my Podio, I'll put a link at the top if you're interested in that, but I generated 4 leads, and that's pretty good for Saturday, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do for the whole week, because that's really what I dialed. 2968 and 119, and then I go to my scorecard. 2968, 119, and I already looked over at my Podio. I know I generated 8 leads, cold calling, and hours dialed. Which would be the called sessions report, was 13.6 hours. So I'm gonna log that, right? And that was for me, right? My goal was 10 hours, I did 13.6. And then I'm gonna do my acquisitions manager scorecard as well, and log that information here too. So that's kind of how I keep track. You know, like last week, for instance, when you do eventually hire somebody, if their goal is 15 hours, you want them to hit 15 hours. So I want her to, she did 20.
I wanted her to contact 25, 50. She did nearly double that. Contacts, her contact rate is low, which means it's likely a list. I know for a fact that she's on the third pass of one of these lists, so that's why that contact rate is low. And she generated 4 leads, which is kind of low, right? But that's probably why less people are picking up. She's dialing more numbers. She's got the hours, but that's why the leads are so low. Does that make sense? So we review the calls. I review the calls with her and give her feedback on that kind of stuff every week. I usually have those type of meetings on Mondays and Tuesdays. But that's it. That's how you fill this out and hold yourself accountable. So I dialed more than I wanted to. I did more hours. I generated 8 leads. I wanted to generate at least 5. And that's that. That's kind of filling out the scorecard. I actually wanted to update you on one of the leads. The last lead that I got yesterday, I actually made him an offer. I called him back, or I was texting him. I texted him an offer, and we're kind of in negotiation phase with that. So we'll see how that one goes. That could turn into something. That'd be pretty cool if I have that on video. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, don't forget to drop a comment. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video.